Well, here we are seeing a movie I didn't really want to watch, but the guys were like, yo, my guy, let's watch Tron Ares. And I was like, yo, my guy, I'm down. But in my mind, I was like, bruh, I'm not really that down, but I kind of just want to go for the vibes. So yeah, here we are. The plot for Tron Ares is fairly simple. Two major tech companies are in an arms race to develop the perfect self-sustaining AI that lasts past a time limit in the physical world. One company led by Julian Dillinger is more on the military side of things, and the other company that is more on the agriculture and medicine route is led by Eve Kim, who is played by Greta Lee. Honestly, it's very typical. You got the two sides of the same coin. One side is just all about destruction, and the other side is for the betterment of humanity. Julian creates this AI to be his tool of destruction named Ares, who is played by Jared Leto. And in classic fashion, this film is about Ares being so advanced that he realizes that he actually doesn't know what it's like to be a human being because human beings can feel and he can't. Pinocchio wanting to be a real boy, which is actually a reference that they use in the film. Ares also realizes that he's not meant to serve humans and that is not meant to be his destiny. And if you're thinking that, hey, that sounds a lot like Mewtwo from Pokemon the first movie, then shit, that's what I thought too. But real talk, Tron Ares is going to be forgettable for me. To be honest with you, it took me some time to actually write down my thoughts for this film, even though I saw it yesterday. That's how forgettable this is. The only cool part of this film for me was the Greek mythology references. You have Ares and Athena, the god and goddess of war, respectfully, being created by a tech company that wants to build the perfect soldier, so it's only fitting to use those as their names. My biggest issue with Tron Ares is the acting. This film has more or less a well-rounded cast, but it felt like everyone's acting was simpler than what they usually have been a part of. Lowered, forced, and at times it didn't feel real. Like, this film is about AI, and at times I genuinely thought that I was watching AI do some acting because I was like, wow, I know for a fact that I've seen you do better. I really feel like the script and the direction of this film really hindered the acting prowess of the cast. This is a 1 hour and 59-minute film, and it honestly felt longer. It got to the point where the three of us, me and my two boys that went to go see this film, we passed out in different segments of the film, which has never happened. Usually one person will pass out, and that's because of work or life or whatever the case is. But the fact that all three of us? Now, do I think that Tron Ares is the worst film ever made, or at least the worst film of the year? Absolutely not. I thought the visuals were cool. I thought the lighting scheme was cool. But honestly, if I wanted cool visuals, I could just go to the AGO. If I wanted cool lighting effects, I could just go to a lighting show because, hey, we're entering winter and there's going to be a lot of light shows coming up. But I go to see movies, well, this one was because I was kind of dragged there, but I usually go to see movies to escape reality and be thrown into this new world and to experience this new magic. And I have to say that this movie was quite magicless. Now, this is coming from a man who is not necessarily a Tron fan, so for me, this is slightly underwhelming. And if you're not a fan of Tron, you probably are not gonna like this. But if you are a fan of Tron, I don't know if you would like this. So I'm curious, if you have seen this and you're a fan of this film, what did you think of it? Let's get the conversations going. And yeah, that's about it.